Hello there, my little story lovers. Are you ready for a wonderful story? Come on, gather round, because this one is really special. Have you ever thought about what happens when someone who's quiet and kind comes up against someone who's, well, really loud and proud? It's an interesting question, right? Well, our story today is all about that. All right, so let's get started. Our story begins in this really peaceful, sunny place. And our hero, oh, he's someone with a heart that's just as strong as his mighty arms. So picture this, okay? There's Lord Hanuman, the one who's super strong but also so kind. And he's just peacefully working, not a care in the world, building himself a little simple home. And get this, look what he's building it with. He doesn't have any fancy tools or shiny stones. Nope, just his own two hands and plain old mud from the ground. He's literally shaping a home right out of the earth. Pretty cool, huh? But you know how it is in stories? That kind of perfect, quiet peace? It usually doesn't last for long. And yep, you guessed it, someone is about to show up and, well, shake things up a bit. And bam, just like that, everything changes. A demon suddenly appears, and oh boy, he definitely has something on his mind. So this demon, he looks at Hanuman's little mud hut and just lets out this huge, booming laugh. He's like, ha ha, what is this? I can build something way, way better than that. You can almost see him puffing out his chest with pride, can't you? But just bragging wasn't enough for this demon. Oh, no way. He had to make it a thing. He challenged Hanuman to a contest, a hut building contest set for the very next day to see who was the best builder once and for all. Okay, so the challenge is on. We've got two builders who are completely different from each other, about to build two very different huts. Let's see what happens. So the next day, the demon gets to work, and wow, he builds this huge, gorgeous hut. He's showing off all his skills, and you know what? It's pretty impressive. But then, it was Hanuman's turn. He wasn't trying to show off, he was just building with all the love in his heart. And as he worked, something amazing, something magical started to happen. That simple little mud hut, it started to glow, and it turned into a hut made of pure sparkling gold. Well, you can imagine, seeing this, it was incredible. So incredible that the gods themselves appeared, and they had a really important message for everyone. They said, true faith will always win. See? It wasn't about who could build the biggest or fanciest hut. It was all about what was in their heart. But hold on, the story isn't over just yet, because now it's time for the most important judge in the whole wide world to make a decision. And guess what? That judge is you. That's right, I'm talking to you. In this story, you get to decide. So, you've seen both huts. Who do you think made the better one? What's your vote? So, if you think the demon's big, fancy hut was the best, because of all his skill, you can vote for him by leaving a comment. Or, if you think Hanuman's golden hut, the one that was literally shining with his good heart, was the real winner, you can vote for him with a like and a subscribe. You see, this whole contest wasn't really just about building huts, was it? It leaves us with a really big question to think about. What's more beautiful? Something made with amazing skill, or something made from a loving heart? That's something really wonderful to ponder, isn't it? Thanks so much for listening to the story today.